let's look at the Flaminio Obelisk, which I talked about in the last video. So this obelisk dates to the 19th dynasty and was created for Pharaoh Seti I. It was quarried from granite quarries in Aswan and then sailed all the way up to be placed in Heliopolis. And we're talking, Heliopolis is like where Cairo is. That is so far away. 3 of the 4 faces of the obelisk were decorated before the death of Seti I. And it was thought that he was going to erect it at the Temple of Ra in Heliopolis, but essentially, because he died, it didn't get fully placed there. So his son Ramses II completed the inscriptions and then set it up at Heliopolis. Now, obelisks were usually part of a pair. If you didn't know that, it's fairly common that Egyptian obelisks would always come in 2s, but there's no evidence that this one ever had a pair. I suspect it's probably because of the death of Seti I that it didn't get one. So in 10 BCE, by the command of the Roman Emperor Augustus, it was taken to Rome and placed in the Circus Maximus, which we talked about in the last video. Like the Laterna obelisk, which of course was placed there 3 centuries later, both of those obelisks were found broken in around 1587. It was then repaired and then it was placed in the Piazza del Popolo in 1589. And now in 1823, they made this really fancy base that was embellished with 4 circular basins and stone lions in an Egyptian style. You can also see they added a cross to it. Most of the Egyptian obelisks have had a cross added to it, especially the ones that are in Italy. So this obelisk is 76 feet or 23.2 meters high and weighs 235 tons. Similar to other obelisks, there are 3 columns of inscriptions. The middle inscription on 3 of the faces of the obelisk has the Horus name, coronation name, and birth name of Seti I. And then on either side of that column and on the 4th face of the obelisk are the inscriptions of the coronation name and birth name of Ramses II. Essentially, it seems that that 4th face was not able to be decorated before the death of Seti I, and so they left that blank. And so then Ramses, when he went around and reinscribed it, he just took that 4th one and just put his name on it like he typically did. Let me know if you want to see another obelisk, either a real ancient Egyptian one or a fake Egyptian one that's in Italy, because those, sometimes I find those are a little bit more interesting.